Yo guys, it's Razorland Zombies here, and today we are making the first top 10 video, and this is going to be the top 10 custom zombies maps we have so far, in my opinion. So, let's get into the video. So sadly, I couldn't actually narrow these down to top 10, so I had to add in two more. So coming in at number 12 is going to be a map called Kino, the Rebirth. Now, I haven't really played Kino the Rebirth that much, that's maybe why it's not coming higher on this list, but it's a great map of a fan favourite custom zombies map of Kino the Totem. And it's remade, it's in the future this time. You have a really good opening cinematic, you have lots of different features such as guns from Advanced Warfare, from Ghosts, from other amazing Call of Duty such as Modern Warfare 2. You have just so many new features. You have this cash feature where there's just random cash lying around and gives you a certain amount of points, and it has Easter eggs, and it's just a great map, and I highly recommend you go get it. Alright, so coming in at number 11 is a very different styled custom zombies map. Now this map is called Defense, or Pistol Defense, depends how you want to call it. Now what it is all you get in the game is pistols. That's all you get, apart from a special surprise, which I'm not going to ruin, but all you get is pistols, and you kind of teleport every round or so to different platforms, which have different perks, a pack-a-punch machine, the box, and it has a lot of different stuff on it, and it's really random. It's random every time, so it's random every time you play, but the thing is, all you have is a pistol, and that's it. You can get machine pistols out of the box, but mainly, for the most part, all you have is a pistol, and it's a really, really good custom zombies map, and personally, I recommend you go play it right now, right this second. So coming in at number 10, guys, will be the map Neighbourhood. Now Neighbourhood is a great custom zombies map. It really engages you as a player. It has lots of perks, lots of new custom guns. It really feels like an actual Black Ops 2 map, just in a very custom zombie kind of setting. It has an ending to it, which has an Easter egg. It has one of my most favourite features, and I don't think any other of the maps feature this, but one of my most favourite features is the double pack-a-punch feature. Now, I'm not going to ruin any of the guns and their stats, but it's such a good feature, and it's a really, really fun custom zombies map, which you can play loads of times without getting bored, because it has so many new guns which you can try out. Like, some of these guns you'll never have seen pack-a-punch twice before, so it's just a really, really good custom zombies map overall. Alright, so coming in at number 9 is a map called Lorkeep Station. Now, this map was my first ever video on my channel, and I think it's a really, really good custom zombies map, because it has, again, so many different features, from the origin staffs to loads of new custom weapons that can be pack-a-punch, to a giant Easter egg which involve the stars. I'm not going to spoil too much, but it's just a really good custom zombies map overall, and it has so many new features which you need to just try out. You need to try out this map. So coming in at number 8 is a map called Industrial Estate. Oh, what a rhyme. But still, Industrial Estate is another map that is just jam-packed with loads and loads of features, and it's just such a good custom zombies map. It has a really hard boss, it has loads of doors to open, which can take you to loads of different places, has loads of custom perks, it has just a great feel to the map, and it doesn't have an ending, but that's because it's a challenge map. It's a challenge map, but it does have little Easter eggs which require you to search around the map to find these items, to build stuff, to open new doors, and it's just such a good custom zombies map. I really like this map, and I hope you will really like it too, because it's such a good map, and I really recommend you play it. So the map coming in at number 7 is a very highly anticipated map that was just really just crazy for what it was, and it's called Prison Mission. Now, Prison Mission is again jam-packed with features. It has perks such as Double Dew, which doubles your points for every kill you get. It has these half perks which do half of what it does in the actual perk, and they cost less, so it kind of works out really well, and it's really impressive. It has this big, massive open prison based off of the Walking Dead's prison, and it just has a giant Black Ops 2 styled Easter egg. It has custom guns, 2 starting pistols, a thing where you can come back later, and then it has some, I'm not even going to ruin it, but yeah, there's just buildables, and it's just such a good map, and I really recommend it. It's one of the best custom zombies maps I've ever played. That's why it comes in at number 7. Okay, so coming in at number 6 is a map called the SWAN. Now, I wasn't actually able to get any gameplay for this map because my game just keep crashing every time I tried to load it, and it was just really frustrating, so I just eventually just couldn't get any gameplay for it. But it's such a good map. It's, again, really jam-packed with features. It has, I'm just going to say some, it has a really hard boss. It has the baby maker. It has another Black Ops 2 styled Easter egg, which is really hard to figure out. And for some of the basic players, it might be hard, but some of those players that love that challenge, it's so hard to figure out. It has the origin staffs, and it's just such a good map. And obviously it's going to be a good map because it's in this list, and I really recommend it. Personally, I've never beaten it myself. That's why I probably haven't got it higher, or else I would have had it higher, because it is a really impressive map. I really do think that I will get the map working, and it will be featured on my channel soon. Go play it now. It's such a good map. Okay, so coming in at number 5 is a custom zombies map called Project Viking. Now, this is a controversial map. It has, again, so many new features in it, but it has so many different game modes. It has the turned game mode, it has a random loadout game mode, and really, it's just a really impressive custom zombies map. It has so many new guns, and it's just great. And it can really catch you out as well. It can really, like, just end your game like whenever, and that's kind of annoying in some ways, but also it's a really good custom zombies map, and personally I recommend it to absolutely anyone that wants to have fun on custom zombies. Like this, you can have like just little bits of fun on it. It has so many features. I don't even know if it has an Easter egg or not. I'm pretty sure it does though, because there's loads of different things around the map which you have to do and you have to activate, but I've never personally made it. I'm probably gonna play that map actually in a bit, but yeah, it's just a great zombies map, and it's just a lot of fun to play. So now, number 4 is one of the most professional looking custom zombies maps I've ever played in my life. It's so much like Black Ops 1, it's unreal. It's a bit like Moon, but it's underwater, and that is just such a good idea. I really think having an underwater zombies map is just amazing. Not exo zombies though, let's just ignore that ever happened. But yeah, having an underwater map is so good in zombies. I really love the underwater, and it's so much like Black Ops 1. It just feels like it has the guns from Black Ops 1. It has different guns as well, not just Black Ops 1 weapons, but it's just so much like it, and it's just such a good custom zombies map, and I recommend it to absolutely anyone. I haven't even pack punched on that map. That's how much stuff there is to do. There's another giant Easter egg which you need 4 players to complete, but I think in the update he actually patched it so you need 2 players, but it's just such a good custom zombies map, and I really recommend it to absolutely anyone. It's such a good map. You can complete half the Easter egg on solo, so even if you're a solo player you can still do it, and it's such a good map, and I really recommend it. Give it a go. Right, so now we're into the final 3, and coming in 3rd place is a map called Labyrinth. Now, Labyrinth is a extremely good custom zombies map. It has so many new features, such as multiplayer milkshake, which I'm not going to tell you what it does, but it's kind of obvious. It has guns from exo zombies, not just advanced warfare, but exo zombies, if you can figure out what that means. It has another ginormous Easter egg, which is really hard to figure out, so if you guys love trying to figure out those Easter eggs, it's so much fun. But there's so many tips on YouTube to do if you really need to. It's just such a good custom zombies map. Personally, it's one of my favorite maps. That's why it's coming in number 3 on my list. I think that anyone can give this a go, and literally anyone can give it a go that owns World at War, because it's such a simple map as well. It's such a simple looking map that anyone can run it. I run it on 160 frames, and I'm playing on a laptop, which isn't that good. So it's just such a good custom zombies map. Really recommend it to absolutely anyone with a copy of World at War on the PC. Give it a try. Okay, so now coming in at number 2 is a map called Dixmor Asylum. Now, Dixmor Asylum is once again one of the best custom zombies map I think I have ever played, because it's just jam-packed with these features, and instead of having a really complex Easter egg, it has kind of a simple Easter egg where you play as you go along, and I really like that in the map. But also it does have kind of a complex Easter egg in the map itself, which requires you to progress, and it's kind of a progression based map. You don't really have an area that you want to stay in. It's kind of like that, you get what I mean? It's kind of like progression based, so you have to open these doors. There's no real area to run until you get to the ending, which I just think is a great idea, and it has so many custom weapons, and it's just such a good map. Honestly, if you haven't given it a go yet, you have to give it a go, because it is a really impressive custom zombies map. I recommend it to anyone. give it a go. Such a good map. So coming in first place is going to be Cheese Cube Unlimited. Now, it's a bit controversial, but it's such a good map with so much replayability. It has these really awesome custom power-ups, such as the Pack-a-Punch power-up and the Puck Bottle power-up. It has double dew in it, so it's not too hard to progress. It's kind of like a spiral, and it forces you. This time it literally forces you to keep moving instead of just staying in one place for the whole map until you get to the, well, I'm not going to ruin it, but until you get to the top, then the cheese stops. That's not really ruining it. And there's Easter eggs involved in it with these really, really amazing features. Just make sure if you're playing it that you pick up the Iron Man parts as you go, because then you'll have missed out on something insane. I recommend it to absolutely anyone that has a copy of World War, because again, it's such an easy map to run. It's really basic, and it's just so impressive. Such an impressive custom zombies map. And to think that this zombies map is only a preview of what's to come from this next creator called Zombie Killer, who's probably the best zombies map maker ever. And it's just amazing. It's just such a good map, and I really can't think of any map that's actually more fun, more replayable, and more enjoyable than Cheese Cube Unlimited. Really recommend giving it a go, and that will top off the list. So thank you everybody for watching. This was my top 10 custom zombies maps we have so far. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.